Well, one day I was out in my backyard and I saw this big hole in the ground. Turns out it was a big daddy groundhog and a bunch of babies. Well, I had just planted some tall fescue. I wasn't about to let a bunch of groundhogs ruin my new lawn. So I went to Home Depot. I asked the guy, I said, "You got anything that'll kill groundhogs?" He said, "Yep, aisle 13. Should have everything you need." I said, "What's on aisle 13? He said, "Sledgehammers." I said, "Oh man, I don't know if I could use sledgehammers, especially on those little ones. I was thinking about something a little more humane, like poison." Well, he said, "We do have rat poison. It worked on my grandma. It should work on a groundhog." I said, "You killed your grandma?" He said, "Well, she was getting old and she did leave us a nice inheritance." So I bought the rat poison. I went up to the self-checkout lane, put in my credit card. Right there on the screen, it asked me a question. It said, "Would you like to donate $1 to help abused animals?" I figured, what the heck? So I get my rat poison, I go home, and now I gotta figure out, how am I gonna get these groundhogs to eat it? Well, it turns out you can learn to do anything on YouTube. Some guy had posted a how-to video of how to kill groundhogs using rat poison and Diet Coke. Unfortunately, all I had was Diet Pepsi. So I went to 7-Eleven and, wouldn't you know it, they are out of Diet Coke too. But they did have a Diet Coke Slurpee, so I bought me a Slurpee, went home and put it in the microwave oven, and I was in business. Mixed it up with a little rat poison, set it out there by the groundhog hole. Well, Daddy Groundhog come out, take a look at it, smelled it. He said, Diet Coke. There wouldn't happen to be rat poison in there now, would there?" Well, I was a little embarrassed. I said, "Yeah." He said, "You mean to tell me you were gonna try to kill me and my whole family using rat poison and Diet Coke?" He said, "How would you like it if I was to kill you and your family?" I said, "Mr. Groundhog, I don't want any trouble." Well, he was pissed. He went into his hole to come out with an AK-47. And he proceeded to kill my family before I could kill his. He spared my life. I think he wanted to see me suffer. So there I was, all alone, my family murdered. Well, he put down that AK-47, picked up a tiny guitar and a little tiny harmonica. Then he looked up at me and he said, "How does it feel? How does it feel to be on your own with no direction home, like a complete unknown, like a rolling stone?" That groundhog did a pretty good Bob Dylan.